All right. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. This is Q Wellness Online Yoga Studio. My name is Sonya, and today is a chair class. So have a chair and a dish towel and a sense of humor and some curiosity, and we'll have a good time. So come to the seat uh, on the front edge of your chair. We want room behind to move, to be able to explore. And we want to be able to feel what's happening with the legs and get the muscles going instead of being sitting, right, being on the seat of the chair. There are a couple times when we use the seat of the chair, and we'll actually explore that on Wednesday in class. Walk your feet forward enough that can the camera see it? So walk your feet forward enough, more than you think, actually. If you lean forward, you want to see your whole foot. So you want to see your knee and your whole foot so that the heel and ankle are plumb, they're below. And then the last part is honor the natural space that happens between your feet and your knees. So if we're sitting and our thigh bones, these femur bones, are parallel-ish. So it's not about the flesh, it's not the soft tissue, it's the bones. The bones are parallel. There's a natural space between our knee, often. We might not have space between our thighs. That's just the flesh we carry. That's just how that is. But when we get to the knees, there's usually space. And we want to maintain that space between our shins and our feet so that it's usually about a fist size. If you put a fist between your knees or a fist between your feet on the floor, we're going to pretend it's a sofa cushion or a pillow that's all the way here on the floor so that we squeeze the whole thing in. We squeeze our ankles into the midline, our shins into the midline, our knees into the midline, but not that we're trying to actually touch the body and close things. We're just squeezing in, and you'll feel the engagement. And that's what we want. This whole practice is about feeling the different parts and pieces of the body and allowing them, engaging them, and letting them work together. Young Pueblo reminds us today in his book, The Way Forward. Instead of forcing ourselves to let go, let us be still. Let us be present. Let us feel. Let us not run away. Let us accept what is and let it all unravel naturally. So let us consider that in our practice. Bring your hands together at heart center and join me vocalizing. To begin class. Inhale. Oh. So good. That vibration is important for our glands. And there's a lot of science on that if you want to read it up. Inhale, sweep your arms out wide, reach up, reach, big stretch. So now lean back, lift your ribs out of your pelvis. Open your heart, look up at the ceiling, reach your hands up. We're going to get crooked right here. So check in with your feet and lift your toes. Lift all your toes off the floor. 4 points of the feet touching. And now bring one arm down. Bring one arm down slowly, 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 and look over that side and engage that belly and feel what's happening here in this side, the low side. And we've got the high side still reaching. We're going to change sides now. Ready? Reach up, 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 up. Inhale. Exhale, come down, 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 down. Bring that elbow back behind. Bring that hand back behind. Turn into it. Oh, big pull. Let's visit each side again. Reaching up, 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 up. Pause here and breathe. Check in with your feet. 4 points touching. Lift the toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it down, 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 down. Slow motion. Turn, 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 and look at that elbow back. Oh, feel that shoulder blade moving. Reach up. One more. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. You might hear the bird song through the microphone. Reach down, reach down, reach down, or pull down, pull down. Oh, so good. Reach up. Touch the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward. So now our hands are pushing up to the crown molding of the ceiling and the wall, and our torso is over our lap. Put your toes down on the floor now and lift up your shoelaces. Lift your shoelace portion of your foot up. So it's like making a gecko foot, a suction foot. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, trace the wall, trace the ceiling, trace the ceiling, trace the ceiling, trace the ceiling, all the way up to the side. Now pull the hands back, really exaggerate the wrists. Push the wrists away, and the elbows are going to bend, but first push the wrists, the hands away, pull the hands back, and now slide down slowly, slide down a little and out to the back, slide down a little and out to the back, slide down a little, pull the hands back, out to the back, slide down a little and back, slide down and back, slide down. Oh, and then do a wet noodle integration. The birds in the jungle are the birds in the forest are having a good time. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to change my view here on the screen so you can see. So now we're going to do some round arm movement. Okay, we're going to do some circle around, circle around. We want to keep the arms loose so the elbows are going to be bent, but we want strong hands, big, 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 strong hands. And we're playing around. We'll start out small and then we're going to get bigger. And the idea here is to integrate this movement. But the key, anytime we're moving our shoulder and our arm, the key is to make sure that we get all the big bass players on the team to do their work. They have got, they there's so much bird happening outside. So they're very excited about yoga class. We have to make sure that we get the trunk supporting the branches. Otherwise, we create injury, right? Otherwise, the branches, they just can't do it. They can't hold if the armpit, the power of the armpit is amazing. So here we go. So let's start out roll one. So we're soft, big, strong hands. So we're soft, just roll one in. And as you roll one in, allow your torso, so exaggerate, allow your torso to turn into it. We want to feel it. We want to feel it here. Okay, and let's go back over to the other side. A little turn. Ugh, and squeeze, crunch, crunch into the gut, crunch into those ribs. Let's do it again. Come over. Ugh, and the other side. Over. Ugh. Now we're going to start getting bigger. So now we're going to do middle. Big roll around. And this arm straightens now. Reach the long arm out. Ugh. Now big roll around and stretch and reach. Ugh. Okay, now let's exaggerate it bigger. So big roll around and reach, 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 reach. Now straighten both arms straight. Oh, all the way, leaning, leaning, leaning. Come back. Big roll around. Lean over. We're staying like leaning. It feels like we're leaning back, but we're leaning to the side. Big stretch, reach, reach, reach. Ah, and then come on in. Ha ha ha. And this is where we want to feel it. If you're feeling it in the shoulders, that's telling you that you didn't get these players doing more of the work. Widen your widen your feet. I keep saying widen your seat, and that isn't how it is, but that's how it feels. Lean to one side, move the flesh away from your pelvis, and on the other side, move your flesh. And so it is like get a grip of the glutes and move it out of the way of the pelvic bone. Then you can feel the broadness. You can feel your sits bones, the ischial tuberosity. You can feel them sitting in the chair. So nice. Let's do some swimming. Let's open up. Let's open up what's happening here. And we haven't gone swimming in a while. So bend your arms, and we're going to do elbows. So this is elbow work. Let's do slow motion for the first round, and then we'll pick up the pace. Let's do 5 rounds. Well, let's do 3 now. See how it feels. Okay, so first it's one elbow down, one elbow up, and pause here. Get strong here. Ugh! And check in. Are you leaning forward? Are you plumb? Are you upright? We want pits, ribs, and hips all in the same line. Pits, ribs, hips in the same line. Okay, here we go. Oh, now elbow forward, elbow back. Pause here and breathe. Press your feet into the floor. Pretend we're trying to stand up here and feel all of those powerful muscles working together. Now the other side, one elbow down, one elbow up. Oh, this is my tough side on my rebuilt arm. Oh, hip, pause here and breathe. Engage. Make sure you're plumb. And then the other way. Elbow forward, elbow back. Whew. Okay, let's do 4 more rounds. Smoother, slower, smoother. Elbow down, elbow up, elbow forward, elbow back, elbow down, elbow up, and you're looking forward, elbow back. We look to the side. Again, elbow down, elbow up, elbow forward, elbow back, pause and breathe, engage that belly, elbow down, elbow up, elbow forward, elbow back. Last two are going to be smooth. Just go roll around and roll around. But be the exaggerated, touch all the points. If your elbows need to draw crayon lines on the floor and ceiling and walls, then do that. Last one, down, up, forward, back, down, up, forward, back. Whoa, and come out of it. Whoa, I'm busy. So let's acclimate. Hands on the knees. And let's do some rib circles. Ribs forward, ribs to the side, ribs back, ribs to the other side, ribs forward, reverse, ribs to the side, ribs back, hollow, really hollow that armpit, ribs back, ribs to the other side, and ribs forward, and shimmy, 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 cocoa bop. Okay, let's reverse direction. So here we go. So we're going to reverse direction. I need to remember which way I did it. Okay, so we're going to reverse direction. Here we go. Engage. And elbow down, elbow up. All right. And then elbow forward, elbow back. And elbow down, elbow up. And elbow forward, elbow back. Pause, breathe, check in. And then here we go again. Down and up. Turn the torso. Push your feet into the floor to turn the pelvis. Get sideways as you look here. Pause and breathe. Elbow down, elbow up. Oh, turn your ribs, turn your ribs, turn your belly. It's not the arms doing the work, it's the trunk doing the work. Elbow down, elbow up. This is number 3. And turn. And forward facing, but leaning. Oh, and then turn to the side. And I think this is the last one. Elbow down, elbow up. And turn. And flow over. Oh, and then turn. We're upright, but we're turning, and the elbows are out. And then, come on out. And then do a little integration, wet noodle dance. Move your arms around, wash dishes on this side, rinse them here, and then put them in the rack over here. All right. Okay, that was the core work. Now let's get into the back line work. This comes as a special request, which this is your class. And so you get to ask or recommend or suggest or inquire uh, what you would like to work on in class, or something that's holding you up or that isn't working so well for you. If you're wondering why I do it and you think, oh, that doesn't do much for me, or I didn't seem to get it, or it caused discomfort, then let's pull it apart, right? Let's look into it. So sit wider. This is the widest. This is the widest sit that you want. And so lean to one side and let the pelvis, help the pelvis lean into it. Lean to the other side, help that pelvis, because if we don't use it, we lose it and we get stuck. The pelvis and hip sockets get stuck and rusty. I tend to sit crooked on my chair, especially if they are square corners, because the square corners get stuck under there in the thigh and they're very uncomfortable. So I sit kind of the diagonal off the chair, and now I can have freedom here in my thigh knee connection. Okay, square elbow, big strong hand. Here we go. Lean down in it. So first, let's open up. Let's open up into the shoulder space by just melting. Sink down into it and then push it away. And sink down into it. And now move the shoulder, roll around forward and back and forward and back. Now we're going to add the head and neck to integrate and to let this stuff get mushy, because what we're really doing is working the back here on that back line. And you can feel it when we sink down into it and move the arm bone back and forth. You can feel the movement back there. That's what we're trying to get. We want to feel that. So now inhale, long spine. Exhale, turn, lift the chin, nose up to the ceiling. Turn, 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 and look over, look over, look over, look all the way back, all the way, all the way. Now, pretend you're wiping your chin on your shoulder. You might not touch, but just pretend you're wiping your chin, then your jaw, then your cheek, then your ear, and come all the way down near your elbow. Sniff your elbow, and then turn and look away. And you might be feeling it here in the QLs. So engage. Okay, let's do it one more time. Nose up in the air. Trace the ceiling, turn and look all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Really metici. Look all the way back. And now wipe your chin, your jaw, your cheek, your ear, come down, sniff your elbow, and then push away. Now we're pushing the lap away, creating as much space as we can here between ribs and lap. Now the other hand gets in the action. Big, strong hand. First, let's roll, twist, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Now move it back a little, roll it, twist it, roll it. Move it back a little. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Now, knuckles on the back wall. We're going to go down, slide down, 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 and then slide it up and down, knock on the back wall. Up and down, up and down, up and down, knock on the back wall. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up, knock on the wall. One more. Up and down, get up, get up, get up, lean over, get up to the ceiling. Press into your feet into the floor. Lift your pelvis out of the chair. Stretch and reach. Put your knuckles back on the wall. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Grab it. Grab the hook. Grab the hook and pull the curtain down or the movie screen all the way down. Swing the arm down here. Make some circles and reverse around the other way. Now we're going to pull up. So now we found something on the floor. Reach down by the foot, by your elbow foot, reach down, grab it, pull it back, elbow, 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 elbow back, and then throw it up into the ceiling. Throw it. Okay, here we go again. 2 more rounds. Stretch and reach. Grab the hook. Grab, grab, grab it. Pull the screen down. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Swing the arm around and then the other direction. Swing it. Now, by the foot, reach all the way down by the foot. Lean over, reach across, make it as far as you can. Grab it and then pull it up. Elbow, elbow, elbow comes up. And now throw it up to the ceiling. Throw it up. Still good. One more. Here we go. Stretch, reach up, grab it, grab that hook, pull it down, 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 and swing a few times in one direction, a few times, like shake it, move your wrist and elbow, shrug your shoulder, get loose here. Now we're going to get strong. Turn, lean, grab, engage the belly. Oh, low front grunt, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. It's heavy. Engage that belly, push that elbow up. Now, before we throw it, we're going to do a couple circles. Elbow, elbow, and now throw it. Throw it up, and now twist just the hand and wrist like turning the light bulb. Keep your elbow and shoulder steady. Just twist, twist, twist. Lean it back, lean it back, lean it back, lean it back. Twist, twist, twist. Oh, and melt, melt, and come out of this carefully because we've pulled a lot of things apart. And the QLs can talk, and the back can talk. The lats can be talking to us. Oh. Okay, do a little integration movement, little wet noodle, and we're going to do the other side. Okay, so here we go. Water break if you have it. I left mine on the counter. Okay, here we go. Square elbow, strong hand. I didn't mention that, but you know, right? We want to engage things as much as possible. Lift your toes up. In fact, let's get the feet involved on this one, on this side. I forgot in the first side. Lean on over, and first come on down, just melt, and then push it away. And melt and move the shoulder back and forth. We're trying to create space here on the front side and on the back side. So just move it back and forth and get soft and mushy wherever you can get soft and mushy. Now we're going to add the head and neck. So nose up to the ceiling. Something's interesting up there. And then over to the side wall, and then keep turning. Look all the way back. Look, there's something there. Lean forward, feel it in your pelvis. Feel your body weight coming forward so that you can turn and look behind. Now we're going to pretend to wipe our chin on the shoulder. Wipe your chin, your jaw, your cheek, your ear, come down and sniff your elbow, and then turn all the way to the other side. Let's do it one more time. Nose up to the ceiling, across the ceiling, over to the wall. Turn and look behind. Turn. Move your torso, move your pelvis, feel your feet into the floor. Push into the movement in order to feel that turn. And then wipe your chin, your jaw, your cheek, your ear, come down low, visit your elbow and your wrist, and then move away. Woo, here we go. Other arm. First, we're going to start out just kind of twisting. We did the twists earlier, so now we're doing single. So here we go. Twist and rotate it. So bring it around and over, and then around and back. and around and over. I think that was three, maybe too much. Come on down low. Come on down low. Slide the knuckles back, down low. Now it's going to be up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. A little higher, up and down, up and down. Slide it back, up and down, up and down, up and down. Slide it back, up and down, up and down, up and down. Slide it back, up and down, up and down, up and down. Slide it back. This, use your armpits, lift your ribs, get your whole torso involved here. And then reach up and down, stretch up, reach, big, 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 big reach. Here we go. Are we ready? Settle into your seat. Strong feet, lift your toes. Engage all of this. Okay, reach up, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, and pull it down. Pull it down, 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 and then swing the arm. Let the arm swing and wiggle, shimmy your ribs and shimmy your shoulders and soften your jaw. Smile your face. Okay, reach down, reach across diagonal, reach down, grab it, and then pull it back. Engage that belly. Pull it back. Oh, and then throw it up to the ceiling. Throw it up. Here we go. Stretch and reach. Stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Grab it and pull it down. And then dangle and swing. Reach across now. Reach across. Engage the belly. Oh, get strong. Pretend it's going to be really heavy. Reach across. Straight. Feel your feet. Get ready. Grab it and pull it back. Elbows up, and then throw it. Throw it up into the ceiling. Here we go. Last one. Reach up. Reach up. Big. Grab it, and then bring it down. Bring it down, and drape. Let it. Let the arms swing, and breathe, and soften your belly here, because now we're going to get strong. Here we go. Inhale. And reach down, grab it and engage. Push, pull it back. Move your elbow here before we open it up. Move a little circle, move that armpit, show it off. Move those ribs. Oh, and then throw it up into the ceiling. And now twist. Twist just the hand and wrist. The elbow and shoulder stay steady. So brace that and just twist. Twist the hand and wrist. And then come on out. Melt. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, I'm warm now. Well, I don't know if I'm warm. I'm just damp. It's so humid here. Moist. Bored. I think I'm just moist everywhere. Hands on the Hands on the knees. Rotate fingers in, because when we rotate fingers in, so this isn't going to be an inner rotation of the arm and shoulder and the relationship, but the elbows go out. Can you feel that? So we do things differently here than if we rolled the arms out, right? See that relationship? So we're going to come on in, hands and elbows spiral in so that elbows can come on. Inhale, long spine. And we're coming forward. We're coming forward slowly. Kind of find your way that you can tell you're holding yourself up, right? So that if you were to fall in, you can feel it. And so shrug one shoulder, get a little crooked, and then shrug the other shoulder and come a little lower. Do it again. Big exaggerated shrug. And then the other side, big exaggerated shrug. And we want to feel it. So get exaggerated. We want to go from side to side. Come down a little lower, and then big shrug to one side, and the other side, big shrug to the other side. Now find your way to the middle and lift your back pocket. Use your legs. Lift your back pocket. Show off your nalgas on one side, and then the other side. Show off that glute. Yes, come back to center. Wiggle here. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, engage your belly. Oh, low front grunt. And now the arms are going to push the torso all the way up. Oh, so good. Move and integrate where you need to feel this. What are we doing? All right. Let's do another forward fold. Let's add a twist into it to turn and look so that we're ready for some Shiva work. Okay, inhale, long spine. Come forward and find your way. Plant, feel that you're holding yourself up. You're bracing as if we were doing push-ups. In fact, do some right here. Come down and up and down and up and down and up. All right. Come on down a little more. Come on down, elbows out wide. Shrug one shoulder and the other. Come on down. Shrug one shoulder and the other. Come on down. Turn and look now. Turn and look at one hand and knee and wrist, and breathe here. Press your feet into the floor. Lift your toes up just to engage, to find those feet again. And the side you're looking, hand you're looking, push down. Push on down on that knee as if you're trying to lift your ribs up and over to help in the twist. Breathe. Come back to center. Let's do the other side now. Turn, 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 turn. And when you turn, the back shoulder falls forward. Let it fall forward. Let it fall forward so you can turn and look. The hand on the knee, push down in order to lift your wrist, your waistline, lift your belly up a little in order to get into the twist and feel it on the back line a little more. So good. Come back to center. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, arms are going to do the work. Arms do the work. Push, 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 push in order to come up. Oh, good stuff, huh? Okay, let's do seated Shiva, and then we'll be ready to do it coming to standing. So this time, sit back. Sit back in the chair because now the seat of the chair is supporting the heavy leg. Legs are really heavy. These are the biggest bones in the body, the biggest muscle mass right here. It gets heavy. So sit here in the chair. Have contact with the floor though. So if you have to sit a little forward, if you're short like me and the chairs are taller, sit a little forward so your feet can touch the floor. Okay, we're gonna do spinal twist. We're gonna do the 4 breaths. So we're working on the Sushumna. We're working on the core line in order to realign and move the big thick trunk. We're going to use the inner line. Then we're going to add hand and arm. So here we go. We've done this before. Zip your jeans. Ugh. There we go, right? Just zip it in, move stuff out of the way. Inhale, belly button only. As you exhale, turn the belly button, just the belt buckle. Just the belt buckle, not head, not shoulders, just the belt buckle over here to the thigh. Okay, inhale. Exhale, move the ribs, move the ribs, move the ribs. Oh. Inhale, move the shoulders now, move the shoulders. Now we can reach. So one hand reaches across, find underneath the thigh behind the knee, and the other hand might be on the chair or it might be on the back pocket. You choose where you want to grab. Inhale here. Exhale, pull. Front arm pulls, back arm pushes. Turn your head and neck, engage your belly, press your feet into the floor, squeeze your shins into the midline. Breathe here, sit up tall, maybe even lean back a little bit. It's not really leaning back, but it feels like it, and it tends to bring us into alignment. Check your chin, slide your ears like you're clearing your throat. Now, if you want to, extend that leg that you're holding, the leg your hand is grabbing, extend that leg and breathe here. Press the other foot into the floor. Pretend we're trying to stand up out of the chair. Sit as tall as possible. Breathe in this twist. So good. And then release, melt, soften, and come out of it. Oh, good stuff. All right, I'm going to change my view for the camera. And let's do it again. And I noticed, you might have had to adjust also. I noticed that depending on how your chair is, in order to reach back and make contact, I actually had to be even a little closer or farther from the back. So you choose what works for you. Here's the piece. Here's why I like sitting back here. If we're extending the leg and working on knee joint and quadricep function or strength, if we're supported and I extend the leg, the quads are doing the work and the knee to extend this knee. So the quads are doing the work. If I am not supported here and this leg is heavy, if I extend it now, the hip flexors are doing the work and you're going to feel it immediately in the back. The back is seizing, the core has to work here. And that's a very different approach. Sometimes that's what we want, but in this case, that's not what we want. That's too much effort and distortion. So make sure the heavy leg and the fullness of pelvis and thigh are supported enough, but that you can reach whatever you want to reach behind. So, all right, here we go. Second side. Have contact with the floor. Lift your toes up, press your feet into the floor. Feel this. Squeeze into the midline. Squeeze into the midline. Zip the jeans. Right, just zip here. Get things out of the way. That's that low belly. It's really pelvic floor, but it's that zip the jeans. Here we go. Inhale. Just the belt buckle. Just move the belt buckle. It's not much, but we can feel the distortion. And if we stay here and breathe in it, we feel the work that's happening. Okay, now we're moving up to ribs. Inhale. Exhale, shift the ribs. So it's just a little more of a turn, just the ribs here. And it's work. And this is all really doing its job. Inhale. to move the shoulders now. Shoulders. Now we can reach. Hand places underneath the thigh behind the knee, the back hand somewhere on the chair or on your back pocket. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, front arm pulls, back arm pushes. Tuck your chin, slide your ears back, turn your gaze, turn your nose. Breathe here. Lean back slightly, or it feels like that. Breathe. If you'd like to extend, extend the leg you're holding. Push it long. Pull the toes back. Push out through the heel. The other foot, press it on the floor. Push onto the floor. Pretend we're trying to stand up. Lengthen. Lift your ribs. Open your heart. Breathe. Smile. Be here in it. So good. And then slowly soften, unwind, unfold, melt. Whoa. Okay. Uh, hover squats. Hover squats or stand and sit. We can try it to do we can do the power, or what I think it's called the sit and stand test. There's a internationally renowned research test now. Uh, so that might be fun. I have to hold my watch because I have to be able to see it while we're doing this. So we will do 1 minute. Is it 1 minute? I think 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We're going to do 30 seconds and stand and sit as many times as you can. So set your feet as you like. I like to pull them back just slightly to create more of a spring. And the idea in the stand and sit is that you sit so that the torso is fully upright, right? Hits, ribs, hips, alignment, and then we shift and stand up, and then we come down and sit. So that's the full movement. It's not like the hover squats that we do where we barely touch or we stay hovering. So let's just try it. Stand and sit. Let's see, you do your pace because the idea is how many can you do? Come full up to standing and then all the way sit down, plop. And here we go. Inhale and go up and down as fast as you can. Shift forward, come up, come down and sit. Shift forward, come up, come down and sit. Shift forward, come up and down and sit. Shift forward, come up. Faster if you want to go faster than me. Shift forward, come up and down and sit. 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 3 more seconds. Forward and come up and down and sit. And that's all we get for 30 seconds. I don't know how many I did. I'll have to watch the recording. But there is a scale that if you're over 60, over 65, over 70, that you want to do more than 11 or more than 12 or more than 14. Younger age, you want to do 14. And then at 70, you want to do 12. And at 75, you want to do 11, something like that. So just a curious piece of a metric, right? A fun measure of how we are stable, how we are strong, how we are coordinated. And it's about power. Getting up out of the chair is using power. Power is very important as we age. Okay, now let's do some hovering. So get your feet where you want, get that springboard, inhale, long spine. Shift your weight forward, get your hips off the chair, and then you choose. Do you want to be low? Do you want to be high? Do you want torso upright? Do you want torso leaning? You choose. Feel where you want to feel it. We're going to be here for a little bit. You can move around. Torso up, torso down, torso forward, torso up, hips down, torso forward, torso up. A little more. Up, down, forward, back, hands on the thighs. Shift your weight forward. We're going to stay here a little bit. We want to feel it in the ankles. That's where we want to feel it. So knees go forward, heels might be light. The weight is on the toes. Breathe here, bounce a little in it. Bounce a little, bounce a little, bounce a little. And then shift your knees back and hips back and bounce a little. Go crooked here. Go over to one side and then over to the other side. And first side again to get in it, little jazz dancing, bounce, 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 over to the other side, bounce, bounce, bounce. And then hands on the thighs, inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, push everything down, push down, the legs push down, hands push down. When we are out and about in the world, not sitting in a chair, anytime we feel unstable or the world suddenly tips or tilts or the rug catches us or the sidewalk ends, to catch ourselves, really the idea of catch is to press down, press down, press down. And that helps us stabilize. That helps us catch ourselves, press down. And it's reflex or a reaction that doesn't come naturally if we've been trained to reach or grab or fear or contract, because contracting gathers in, right? And pressing down is about expanding out. And so we have to practice it. And that's why we come to this class. It's a more of a closed environment, right? From a lab test perspective, it's a closed environment to practice these things. But I invite you in your daily life, if you notice that you're shifting a little or wobbling or starting to lose, lose a step, practice that whole step down. And some of it begins with the squat, kind of that drop, right? Drop into it and press down. So we're going to do a few of those. Right now, let's do 5. And you choose your width at all, because regular life sometimes is walking like this, and sometimes regular life is we were doing something or we were stepping or reaching or turning. So you choose. We're going to do 5. So kind of move in place, walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, and then suddenly drop down. All right, and move it up again. Walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, drop down. Walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, drop down. Walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, drop down. Walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, walk in place, drop down. That's it. It's the drop down. This is catching ourselves. When we would have read years ago the response, right? The physical response of, as when you're falling, you want to catch yourself. It's not reach out like catching a baseball. That is not the catching ourselves. The catching ourselves is drop down, be in it. Get ready, right? Get ready. What's life bringing at us? So that is the practice. Now let's do our wobble. Let's do our wobble balance on one leg practice, which is also really good as we age. Strong footprint. So you know the gig. Base of the big toe and the heel. That's how I like to start. Base of the big toe and the heel. And then shine the knee, shine it outward and spread those bones. Make your footprint as big as possible, big in the mud. And then lift up the shoelace, lift up the shoelace. So it feels like we're grabbing, pretend you're grabbing wet sand as the wave recedes and you're holding, you can feel the sand grains moving underneath. That's the work that we want. We want the foot we have this very similar musculature in the foot construction. And so we want the same rar that we do with our hands. Shift your weight over to that leg. We're standing upright, not leaning forward, soft knee. And now touch point for stability, for safety, and swing the leg and just start out slowly. Maybe start out because you've got the touch point. Start out checking, how far back, how to the side, how's that feel? But usually, when I want to release the touch point, I can't be big, long. I can't be big, strong kicking. I have to do slow, smooth jazz. I can't do rock and roll. I have to do smooth jazz swinging, and then play around with lifting the touch point. Just play, engage the belly, buckle that core belt, shrug your shoulders, find a place that you can be comfortable, find a place that you're releasing, let go, let flow, not contracting, not trying to make it happen. Because when we squeeze in and we contract, it makes things more difficult. We get stuck. We can't do things as well. So be in it. Play around. We've got the touch point right here, always for safety, swinging this leg at a diagonal, playing around with hands and arms and shrugging shoulders and moving ribs. Be here in it. And I think that's a minute. I didn't look. And the leg gets tired. So let's do some pointed ankle circles. Point down and then point to the side. And then point up, 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 and then point to the other side. Point down, point to the side. Point up, 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 over to the other side. Reverse, up, over to the side, down, over to the side, up, other side, and down. Now do some reach and point and grab and curl and pull it in. And then reach, so heel is forward, heel forward, and then point and curl the toes and bring it in. Do it again, like almost a slow motion bicycle pedal. And then point and curl the toes. Oh, and then shake it out, kick it. Some good stuff. Okay, other side. I will move the chair. You don't have to move your chair. You can move around, but I'm trying to stay on the camera. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's set it up. Strong footprint, strong footprint. So the hallux, the base of the big toe, and the heel, I start that with it down, and then I It's as if I'm trying to just spin my leg slightly, just a little bit, with the foot having friction on the floor, and it spreads those toes in the flesh of the foot. And now lift the bones, lift the arch, lift the shoelaces, and it creates this big, strong suction gecko foot. So good. Soft knee. Lean over, wiggle in it to relax. Lean over onto that leg, have your touch point, and then swing. Start swinging the other. And it's the first time on this side too. So if you want to play around with how far, what it can do, but then in order to be upright and to play around with letting go, let it be a softer swing, a smoother integration and playing around with it. And we'll be here for a minute on this side also. Here we go, swinging it and moving it and playing around. And what's interesting is second side, whichever side is second side is always easier for the brain body connection because the brain has figured out, oh, this is what you wanted me to do. This is the game we're playing. However, in addition to that, each side, whichever side we start out with, each side is so different in its ability, in its comfort, in its endurance, in its threshold, in its capacity, in its how it's been a supportive player or an injured player, right? So it makes a difference what's happening. Okay, here we go. Point down, point in, point up, point out, point down, point in, point up, point out, reverse, point up, point in, point down, point left, out, point up, point in, point down, point out. Oh, okay, here we go. Push out, curl, point, curl those toes, bring it back in. And one more. Oh, curl, big stretch, curl those toes and bring it in, and then shake and kick around. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's take a break and then we'll come to Shiva. So grab the dish towel, overhand grip to start with. And you choose your stance. I'm wider. Let's go wider than regular anatomy, right? Regular anatomy. So go wider. And the wider you go, the toes, the feet flare. If so, if or when you go really wide, and you're dropping your hips, then you want to make sure that where the knees point, that's where the toes also point. So that's the idea. That's the rule of thumb, rule of toe. That's the rule of toe. Okay, here we go. Pull it apart, shrug your shoulders to find those shoulder blades, engage the belly. Now drop your hips. So drop down somewhat, just a little bit. You can wiggle. We're not making it tough, but just drop down a little bit. Lift up, pull it apart, push it away, lift it up. Pull it apart, push it away, lift it up. Come to standing. Uh, Push it up, bend the elbows and pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Whew, here we go. We're gonna go from side to side. So slowly push one arm straight and the other might be over the head or behind the head, maybe, depending on how open you are today. Engage the belly, drop the hips, breathe here. And then let's go over slowly, pull it apart, pull it apart, pull it apart, slowly to the other side and come to standing. Ooh, wiggle that elbow that's bent. Push that arm that's long. We're going to go each side again. Here we go. Drop down. Slide it across. Engage that belly. Slide it across, slide it across, slide it across. Come to standing. Now, the straight arm, do a little circle. Do a little circle. Do a little circle. Lift that armpit. Lift that elbow and do a little circle. Okay, one more. Drop the hips, come over slowly, pull it apart, pull it apart, pull it apart. Keep the tension, really strong tension all the way out. Come to standing. So um, lift the armpit, lift that elbow, and then do a circle with that straight arm. Do a circle. Oh, breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back to center, and then release and come on out. Oh, some good stuff, isn't it? Okay, let's go back behind. So to go back behind, we're going to hold one end, release the other, and come back behind. Okay, so step wide. If you weren't already wide, be wide here. And then drop your hips. Drop your hips, pull apart behind. Bend your elbows a little to just squeeze and open up, and then straighten out. Engage the belly and come forward. Come forward, come forward. You can straighten your legs if you like. We're folding over, feeling it in the low back. Pull the towel apart. Push those arms straight. Pull the towel apart. Maybe lift up a little higher, maybe not. Just pull. Pull and lift. Pull apart. Pull, pull, pull. Press up into the ceiling. Pull apart. Breathe. So good. And then melt the arms, bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs. Breathe here, pause. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, push down to stand up. Okay, we did a lot. So do a little shimmy, do a little, I don't know what this, I think it's a shimmy full body. Do a little full body rotation. Um, there's a blender. What's it called? That machine? And I can't remember. It's the one, right? And you, um, thought it was a blender. Can't think of it. Okay, so now, now is the time for our final Shiva of the month because it's our last day of June. And we've been practicing this all month long, and we've done all the twisting and lifting and stretching to get us here. So I will demonstrate. You can do it just in the air, right? You can just do it in the air, blah, blah, or you can use your chair. And it depends on how big how tall your chair is and how tall your leg bones are. But you can use your chair where you bring one foot on the chair so that you're not balancing. You have 2 feet, 2 points of contact, and actually three points of contact. So you can do this version. Well, actually, it would be this foot. You can do this version, and you're going to turn. We turn into the knee, and you can be touching the chair, foot on the chair, and foot on the floor. And this can be your Shiva. The other one I like that allows a touch point, that allows stability, but that allows me to have the leg in the air and the pelvis and freedom to just find it, right? To play around. I like having the chair behind me so that it's my touch point that I'm turning into. You choose, it doesn't matter. So you choose which way, set it up and be ready. And if you want to do the one standing in midair, you go. But I can't demonstrate that on screen because I wobble when I talk. I learned that about myself as a teacher. Okay, strong leg. So strong footprint, the whichever standing leg you're using first, strong footprint. Have your touch point or your stability if you're using the chair. And then bring the other knee up. Bring the other knee up into the air. Inhale, long spine. And you do it. You know how to do it. Belt buckle, and then ribs, and then shoulder, and then grab the leg. Grab the leg under the thigh, behind the knee, and inhale, long spine. Exhale, turn the head, turn the neck. And this is it. Pull, the front arm pulls and the back hand pushes down if you're using a chair for stability. Maybe that leg straightens, the leg in the air. Maybe it straightens. Maybe you play around releasing touch point for a moment. Maybe not. Falling over is frowned upon in this establishment. Breathe here, be in it. This is Shiva. And then come on out. And do a little integration dance, do a little modern dance. Donna, somebody, I forget her name, Mother of Modern Dance, should be so just do a little expression. Do some loveliness. Get arms up, elbows up, armpits. Yes. Okay. We're going to do the other side. Are you ready? So set it up. You choose the way that you want to experience it. It's always your experience. Strong footprint. That's what it starts with always. When we're standing, when we're holding the body for a while, we want strong footprint. So create that. And then shift your weight. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, engage, buckle in, and lift the heavy leg because the leg's heavy. So, and then we're going to move. We're going to shift. Inhale, move the belly, move the ribs, move the shoulders, and then reach the front hand, front arm grabs the leg, and the back arm is on a touch point or your back pocket. You choose. Inhale, long spine. Check your chin, turn and look. Maybe extend the long leg. Breathe. Be here in it. Stand up tall, lean back, express fully. You choose how you want to feel this, how you want to explore it. Be in it, breathe, and then come on out. Oh, so good. So it's a twist. It's a deep spinal twist that is also a detox. So after a weekend of family parties, this is really lovely to move things through the system. She says for a friend, speaking for a friend. Okay. You know that a great way to end a practice or to certainly integrate and be fullness in practice is downward facing dog. So if your chair can slide on the floor, push it up against something, push it up against the table or the wall or a piece of furniture. And I'm going to see how mine is. Mine's going to stay here on the rug. Big, strong hands on the edge of the chair, on the seat of the chair, I should say, and then walk back. Walk back far enough that you're reaching, that it's a stretch. Bend the knees, bring the belly down, bring your heavy torso, your trunk, get it down on your lap, and let the upper body soften because this is arms over the head. If you haven't noticed that every time we do downward facing dog, this is us reaching our arms over the head. So get down low, crouch, look at the floor, get your ears by your biceps. And then press your fingers, spread your hands wide, press your fingers down on piano keys, and lift your wrists up into the air. Lift your wrists off the chair. The fingers are pressing down, fingerprints are pressing down, wrists are up. Now pull your elbows apart just slightly, just slightly. Just wing them out just slightly and feel into your upper back. That's what we're trying to get to. Maybe now lengthen your legs, but maybe not. You can stay crouching the whole time. Engage your belly though. Pull your navel. This is tough. Pull your navel up into your spine. Press into that back belt loop. Push the arms long and straight. Push the spine long and straight. Be here, breathe. Downward dog is a lot of work, and it's so good for us. Slowly soften, melt, and walk forward. Oh, good stuff. Okay, one more twist. Left hand to the center of the chair or fist. If you have upholstery, you need to use fist. Left hand to the center, left knee bends a lot. Right hand to the hip, pull that right leg back. So this whole right side pulls back as we turn into this and lock that knee, feel it, feel into terminal extension because we want to feel it here into the back line. Rotate the pelvis, feel, pull it apart, grab your front pocket and pull it apart. Oh, ouch. That's it. And then reach this arm out and you choose based on move ribs and move armpit in order to position the arm wherever you want. Maybe it continues across over the ear, over the face, and really pulling into that SI joint. Can you feel that hip? Oh, so good. Come on out, melt slowly. Whew. Breathe, wiggle, adjust, and let's do the other side. Right hand to the center of the chair. Right knee bends a lot. Bend it all the way as it can. And the left side, pull that left side back. Left leg straightens. Left arm on the hip. Move into shrug the shoulder, shrug your ribs, grab that front pocket, grab the bone, your pelvic bone there, and pull it open and feel where you feel all those attachments there in the groin. So good. And this arm reaches up, but it's about the ribs, move the armpit, lift the elbow, and then the arm can express itself. Be here, breathe. Oh, maybe reach the arm over the ear or by the face, by the cheek, by the eye, over the head. Oh, and then come on out, pulling things apart. Oh, bring your body weight to your feet, bring your hands to your thighs. Pause here and breathe. Lift your face, inhale. Exhale, push down to come to standing. And let's come to sitting. Oh, right. Wrapping things up. So good. I feel like I've been a rubber band. Oh. The breath this month of June has been box breath. So we have one more day to box together. I will practice a 4 count: 4 inhale, 4 holding, 4 exhale, 4 retaining, 4 waiting. But it doesn't have to be. You can breathe your pace, your breath. So but it's mouth closed and through the nose. So join me if you'd like to join me. We'll do 3 or 4 rounds. Let's 5. Let's do 5 rounds because that really settles things. Okay, here we go. Inhale, hold full at the top. Exhale all the way out. Pause here and wait. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold full and wait. Exhale all the way out. Be empty at the bottom. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath here and exhale. Get it all out. Be empty at the bottom. Inhale all the way up. Be full at the top. Exhale. Get it all out. Be empty and wait. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Be full at the top. Exhale all the way out. Be empty and wait. Breathe. So good. Box breath is a leveling breath. It's a centering, it's a releasing, it's a clearing. Box breath interrupts the vagus nerve. And so if you're feeling some anxiety, if you're feeling prickly, if you're feeling itchy and staticky and can't focus, box breath, especially 5 rounds, which most of us have 5 digits. So it's easy to keep a count on our lap by touching a digit as we breathe. 5 rounds of box breath truly is magical. And it's a power that you have within yourself at any time. Young Pueblo reminds us in his book, The Way Forward, that instead of forcing ourselves to let go, let us instead be still. Let us be present. Let us feel. Let us not run away. Let us accept what is and let it all unravel naturally. Therein is the yoga practice. Bring your hands together at heart center. Join me in closing class by chanting one time. Inhale. Om. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be at peace. May we be happy. May we be of goodness and service to others. May we know the beauty of our own true hearts. And may we answer the alarm when the dogs bark at the door. And may we have the courage to make the world a better place, one thought, one word, one deed at a time. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this studio family. Thank you, for choosing your wellness, your mobility, your longevity, your sustainability. Thank you for supporting our studio operations. Thank you for giving us a purpose in our passion project. We appreciate you being here with us. I will turn off the recording and I will